Hello and welcome to today's video diary for Finding My Way with Pi, Purpose, Intention, and Emotion. I am Pi. So today I'm thinking about just what it feels like when you're in the middle and have started something new. And I probably have talked about this before on the daily video diaries because this is a daily recording of my innermost thoughts and feelings and seeing what I can learn from it. So being in the middle, couple of things. Number one, I feel like I'm in the middle of this transition since we got this puppy. And we've had her for 2 weeks now, and it's amazing and an adjustment. And so I think what I want to acknowledge and process out loud today is the fact that anytime something's new, there will be an adjustment. Why is it that we have this expectation? I wouldn't even call it an expectation. I don't know how to describe it. It's like I knew we'd be in the middle. I knew we'd have an adjustment. I knew life would totally change once we brought puppy into the picture. My brain knew all of these things. And it doesn't matter because even when you're in it, you're still going to feel all of the emotions of being in the middle. You're going to feel all of the emotions of that change and that transformation. And it's so easy to get wrapped up and caught up in those emotions, exhaustion, sometimes frustration, oftentimes delight, but there's a lot all together that we forget to take a step back and go, wait a minute, this is just a process. And I think it's so relevant and interesting, the timing of all of this, because this has been a year of transition and transformation for me anyways, having left my corporate job 7 months ago and, completely pivoting, changing my career, changing my area of study, going for my master's. I'll be done with that in I guess about 7 months, and then I'm going to go towards my PhD and then work on building this community. But see, the theme in all of these things that I'm saying, or one of the themes, is that there will be transitions. There will be so many new things, so many in the middles. So what is important for me to remember? I think for me, what's important to remember is that I do have this emotional uprising a little bit when I'm in the middle and something is new, because number one, I constantly have to remind myself to be patient, to go through the learning process, and that I don't know everything, and that's okay, and to take the time to learn, as well as be patient when things don't go exactly as planned, or I'm not able to check everything off of my to-do list that day because there's a new puppy or the kid gets sick or whatever happens. To just, what is the ultimate deadline anyways? Let's just take a breath. It doesn't have to be this, oh my God, there's a deadline, everybody freak out. I do think that was probably some conditioning after 20 years working in corporate arena. And so there's some deconditioning I need to do there, but, just taking a breath and going big picture and being like, it's not a big deal. If it's not perfect, we are learning. Let's celebrate that, because isn't that what this whole life is about? So patience is something I have to remind myself because I get impatient. Another thing is sometimes frustration coincides with the impatience when it's something new and I don't know it well. I feel frustrated that, maybe I'm not living up to my own expectations, or worried I'm going to let someone else down, or even worried that I don't know what the heck I'm doing. And again, growth mindset, it's a process. Practice and learn as you go and keep trying things out, because if you don't, you never know, right? And then I want to also just come back to be in the moment with it. Be in the moment with it. What is the impatience? What is the frustration? Any of those things are this desire maybe, or want for things to be a certain way. Even if you're imagining it in the future, you're stuck in the future with that. and wanting things to be that way. And if they're not that way yet, that just generates negative, painful, and uncomfortable emotions. Let it go. Literally the only moment you have is right here and right now. And if you are taking actions aligned with what's important to you, let go and let life. This is what I most want to remember throughout the rest of my life. Stop living in the future, hoping for or fretting for something that you want to be. Half the time it's already there, it's just right in front of you. You're just too busy being in the future that you can't recognize it. And the other half of the time, it's that it will come. What belongs to you shall come to you. Patience, because if you're stuck looking forward, you're going to miss this here now, and that will be a regret one day. You'll blink and the kids will be grown. You'll blink and you'll realize, I haven't spoken with my hubby in months. What the heck? You'll blink and you'll realize, my body is not what it used to be. My body is aged. Where did that time go? How did I care for it? You'll blink and realize, could I have been more present and not missed some of my child's childhood? Could I have been more present with them and less naggy and impatient? Things like that. So I am trying to be mindfully aware of, I am in the middle right now. What is on the line? Really and truly, what's most important to me and what is on the line? I want to enjoy the ride. I want to be aware of when I'm in the moment and I'm doing the things that I want to be doing and recognize it and be grateful for it. I want to see the people that I'm talking with who are right in front of me and know them. This is my family, my hubby, my puppy, Cricket. This is also people I meet. I want to live each day like it's a wondrous miracle, and I'm lucky to get to be here, to get to experience the things that I'm experiencing. Wayne Dyer says this great. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. I want to be here to experience this human experience. That's what's most important to me. So in the middle, there will be frustration and impatience. Have grace for yourself. Have enough awareness to recognize when those emotions pop up, and then reset with the things that are most important and realize everything's all right. That impatience and frustration really isn't there at all. It's all just generated by me, and I can let that go. So thanks for being with me on this journey. I am so glad that you're here, and I hope it helps you too. I'll see you tomorrow.